Alrighty, I'm gonna be playing a little bit of Halo today. Uh, Probably two matches, and it's gonna be kind of talking about whatever. This is really more of like a test video, I would say. Once I upload it, I will see if I need to like change my audio levels on anything. I'm new to video creation and video editing, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing just yet. So I think that for right now, I'm just going to take things slow, so that I don't, like overwhelm myself with settings to tricks to editing. And since I'm just going to be, making most of the stuff just for the time being, probably not really going to edit this, probably at all. I'm just going to likely upload the raw gameplay and the raw audio. Although in the future, once I, get a better hold on what I'm doing, definitely going to be cutting out a lot of the pausing in my speaking. I do have some trouble sort of forming sentences out of my thoughts, I guess. Like when I try to actually say something out loud, even though I know exactly what I'm trying to say, it rarely ever comes out correctly. There's a lot of stuttering, that kind of thing. And that'll probably be apparent in this video, although this is my, I think, third time trying to record this, because I just wasn't happy with the others. So I at least have a better frame to work off of, which will help out. But I'm not sure what exactly I want to do with this channel. I might make, phase-esque videos like this, where I just kind of play and talk about whatever. Might make a second channel and dedicate the stop motions to that, or I might just keep them on here and upload them as shorts. But considering I really don't have an audience like whatsoever, I'm not too worried about these specifics just yet. I think that's something I'll figure out with more time. Well, that was a quick game, so definitely gonna need a second one, maybe even a third. But, the topic of the stop motions, I do have some more ideas that I want to make into videos. The problem is that I just don't know how, because I want to make a more clean and simple background rather than just doing it like at my desk where it's all messy and I don't have a lot of space. And the other issue is that I'm not sure how I'm going to physically create them, if that makes sense. Because a lot of the figures that I have transform into aerial vehicles.
Super escalation.
And I want to have them suspended in midair rather than just transforming on the ground, because there's so little clearance at the bottom of those aircraft to create to create a transformation that physically makes sense. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to go about suspending them in the air and trying to make something good out of that. But that'll probably be something more long-term. I don't think I'm going to try to figure that out just yet. I think, at least for now, until I figure out a better setup for it, I'm just going to stick with the ground vehicles. I do have an empty Jazz on the way. I also have a couple more Devil Savior figures that I can use. I'm not going to do the full set of 8 for those, though, because 2 of them have... Actually, 3 of them have broken parts, and I don't want to risk breaking them anymore, because I don't want to have to buy a brand figure, and they are no longer in production, so I cannot get replacement parts. And one of them just does not have a fun transformation. It's very complicated. And it doesn't really connect together very well. There are lots of parts that just don't stay where they're supposed to. So I'm not even going to bother with that. I think... Let's see. Yeah, I think there are 2 more that I have videos on. I'm just not exactly sure how just yet. Before I make the videos, I always sort of pretend that I am transforming them as if I am making the video, so I can make sense of what parts need to be moved and when and where. And sometimes that can take a little bit of time, especially with stuff that is more complicated, like some of the Devil Savior figures. I don't know if you could hear that. That is Mr. Whispers. He is one of my 5 cats. I will probably do a cat video at some point. I'm not sure when, though, because I had an idea for that. Footage got corrupted or something, and I would have to re-record it. So I don't know if I'm going to do that, if ever.
Nearing victory.
I also don't know how often I'm going to upload. Since I'm, still learning all of the stuff that I need to do to create stuff, that kind of slows me down since I don't know what I'm doing. But I don't know. I have been more motivated to make stuff now that I'm actually, putting effort into it, and I have begun to upload and record. But again, like, I don't know exactly what or when anything will come out. And another thing that slows me down uh, is the fact that I kind of just need to like get over the hump that is, you know, like re-listening to the things that I record. I don't really like the sound of my own voice, and I've noticed in a couple recordings that it sounds like I'm kind of slurring up my speech and I'm not enunciating things as clearly as I think I am. And I don't know if that was just a fluke or two, or if I'm actually less clear when I speak than I sound like I am to myself. But I've been kind of putting off editing things because of that. But I think that, you know, eventually I'm just gonna have to kind of get over it if I want to actually put stuff out there. So that's something that I'm working on, but I'm not. I'm still taking it pretty slowly, I guess you could say. And if I can find another game, I would love to play another match. But sometimes the matchmaking in this game is kind of weird, and you can just like never find games on occasion. Another thing that I am getting used to is just, you know, speaking into a microphone because, you know, obviously it's a lot easier to talk to another living person than it is to just kind of talk to yourself or pretend that you are talking to an audience that you can't see. And at least for me, it's a pretty unnatural feeling. But like I said before, this is the third time I've tried to record this, and it has certainly become easier. But I'm still not, you know, I'm not completely. It like it still doesn't feel like the most natural thing in the world, which I think is okay since I'm still just starting out. I have a long way to go, so I'm not too worried about every little detail. And since it doesn't want to find a game for me, I think I'm just gonna say a couple more things and then wrap it up. Um, I know I have a few subscribers on here, like 3 or 4 at the time of my recording. Um, but if this manages to come across anyone new and you have come this far, then thank you for your time and thank you for, you know, giving me and this little sort of lame test video a chance. Um, I know that the YouTube Shorts algorithm is more effective than that of normal videos, so I don't really expect anyone to find this, but if you do, then welcome. Feel free to check out the other stuff that I have made. And stick around if you want to. Okay. I'm not gonna wait for this anymore. So I think I'm just going to call it there. Thank you for watching all the way through, if you have. And maybe I will make something like this again soon. Although I'm not really sure. I haven't put a ton of thought into it yet, but I will see. All right. That is it.